reason I'm here today and to tell you is this is your campaign. I think that I have the skills and the ability to lead us into a new era. We can transform the coal regions, and I want to tell you how now. I have a platform, it's called 6 Steps for Prosperity. And each of those steps plays a critical role in the development of the region and a transformation from current status into wealth and prosperity. The first step, which I want to talk to you about today, is job creation. The most critical component to our entire region is the creation of new jobs for the area. Without new jobs, we can't meet our most families' basic needs, such as food, clothing, and shelter. These were key things that I always had in my lifetime growing up. Although we may not have had much, we always had something, and we shared it with other families in the area. My plan for job creation is a simple one, but it has very specific steps which will achieve just that, job creation. I'd like to give you an example of that right now and how we've already done it. There is a factory in Shamokin City called D&E Associates. D&E was owned by Ed Linkus, George DeEllis, and Dave Witt. And for the past 40 years, they have had a business trying to provide jobs for local people in the area. Unfortunately, with the recession that we're in today and the Asian market dumping a number of goods into the marketplace, D&E fell on very hard times. In fact, they were getting ready to padlock their doors. Well, they're not padlocking their doors anymore because of my plans for job creation. I met with D&E 2 years ago. They told me what their plight was, and we started to get to work. We started bringing company after company through the doors at D&E Associates, identifying a way to retool the factory, take advantage of high tech, and make a difference for these men and women in the area. What ended up happening was we came across a company called 3D Glasses Global out of Alpha, New Jersey, and they came to us after some of the meetings and said, "Can you gentlemen make something happen? We have an opportunity, we believe, but it has to happen quickly." So what happened? We all got to work. But really, George, Dave Witt, and Ed Linkus are the true story. They put that coal region moxie together and they bootstrapped this project. They did it without government loans, with no government funding, and no private funding. They went to local companies like Latovich Machine Shop in Mount Carmel and worked with them night and day, long hours, to identify a new manufacturing process and set up new manufacturing lines in the middle of the city of Shamokin. They went to Boyer Machine in Northumberland to get new injection moldings built for their molding machines. And Boyer was able to bring back 2 former employees who they had thought they had laid off permanently. All the work was done locally. It was bootstrapped through blood, sweat, and tears. And these gentlemen were able to create a new manufacturing process that's going to be manufacturing 3D glasses here in the heart of the anthracite region. This during the worst recession the country has seen in over 50 years, and one of the counties with the highest unemployment of over 10%. The first glasses are already rolling off the line. New workers are already been hired, and the first shipment to Germany is leaving the first week of May. 410,000 pairs of glasses will be loaded up and shipped out. These jobs are creating ancillary jobs already in the city. Their first target and milestone is 500,000 pieces to be made every month, shifting all the way up to 1.5 million in the next 6. That creates a huge demand for corrugated boxes, for new graphics, for other ancillary opportunities. The 100 jobs are walkable jobs. Every one of those jobs is available to someone who can walk to work in the middle of the city. They're not out in the middle of an industrial park where you need to drive. It creates the opportunities for the restaurants and the shops downtown and the Weiss Market, which is 2 blocks away, to actually see the dollars that trickle into these folks' pockets trickle into their stores. Every dollar that we create at D&E now with this new 100 jobs is $4 that's going to enter the community through ancillary benefits. So again, folks, my plan's a very simple one. It's to take that old-fashioned hard work and the coal region workforce and put it to work for themselves. My role as a leader in the area is to identify these new opportunities, bring those new opportunities to the companies, and act as a liaison. Should I be elected as the State House of Representatives representative for the 107th District, my plan is to meet with every existing company that currently resides in the 107th District to find out what their current economic viability is, to understand what their needs are, and to help them identify ways to retool their factories to take advantage of high technology, the internet, and new technologies that are emerging almost daily now around the globe. The idea behind all of this is simply this. Rather than wait until we lose our manufacturing capability or we lose another factory like Fleetwood or Paper Magic, we meet with the companies in advance and find out what their needs are, identify how we can help them, and teach them to retool themselves. A second major component of this retooling will be education, and I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the educational component in my next video.